A man of very few words. Good on you, Finn. Thank you for the interview, as Jojo has given us a lot to think about here in our upper bracket semis, let's call it, that leads to MSI, that leads to the grand final. That gives a nice little break for the winner before they have to fight it out in another best of 5 to finish the season.
Cassio, ooh, Yone. That can also be flexed. The question is, where are they going to throw it? Ideally, they want to match that into the Galio, don't they? I think ideally, yeah. So, I mean, you can always swap the Cassio top right, and I think that's why you're seeing both MKOI still swapping about here at the moment. Yoya already mid here, though.
Looking for an unspeakable horror onto Caps, low on the mana bar, he's stepping up, Justice Punch shielded around again, Caps won't be able to flash away until about now, but he's not going to use it, he stands the 1v1, Jojo takes him down with him! Okay, best case scenario, 1-for-1. Very different right now. There's a difference as Zenblade connects, Shield Daybreak as well. Super gets hit with it, Essence Flux. Alvaro steps up for the passive auto, but Han Summon's in full lethal tempo. I think this is dangerous for MKOI. Shield Daybreak again, this bottom lane 2v2 going awry. Alvaro has to flash out to just survive. You end up turning around the play in mid, you've now got coverage there as well, so I think now MKOI should be able to back away before someone gets here. Blade. Hang on, Alvaro tries to get out with a dredge line. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, the flag and drag from Skewmon entering. This is a 3 versus 1 for the support, and Alvaro knows he's not getting out. It's a kill over to Han Summer's Ezreal, and it's easily timed gank here from Skewmon. And you want to be looking for picks where you can. LeBron, for example, this could be a good catch. Dredge line, remember Elyoya can turn the lights off now. It's the unspeakable horror to get the root, the flee, rather the follow up. LeBron in his own jungle, but he doesn't feel safe. Zenith played to go back in, but he's dead. Over to Super, and Eddie Carey's getting some money here in the early game. But instead now, with LeBron dead, it's an easy take here for him. Oh, true shot barrage, flash dredge line though. It's a hex flash rather. There's a hero's entrance flash away from Skewmon. The Jojo flies into the river. Dragon goes down to MKOI. Well, now the paranoia used and abused. Han Sama has to flash back to his own bottom turret as well, and MKOI get a lot. Koi is looking to play here in the early game. No significant gold lead either way anywhere on the map. That ward pays dividends. Zenith play going to interrupt in mid-blast, going then to flag and drag as well. Elyoya has the flash, but will he use it? The shield is up. Cataclysm comes in after the fact. The timing must have been perfect for Elyoya. The mind game there, he connected the fear. And as you see, as Jojo steps up, it's trouble. Justice Punch interrupted as well. Capsule has Petrifying Gaze. Jojo's getting whittled down. It's every Noxious Blast that connects puts Jojo in trouble. Paranoia to save. Noxious Blast not helping with the Petrifying Gaze. He flashes away. Meanwhile, Elyoya had to ulti into the mid lane. Caps gets the kill. Saved by Skewmon and counter ganks. MKOI bring up the bottom lane to try and find a response play. Dredge line onto LeBron. They get the root down, but it's not going to be enough here. And Elyoya was thwarted by Skewmon's engage. Super also connects a bit of damage as well with the Killer Instinct up and available. G2 are the ones that started this strike. They look to find it successfully and do so. Grounding Jojo with the miasma's nice. Jojo Justice punches back in because Paranoia is up and available. They're looking for Caps. A 2-man shield is around and Dredge line perfectly layered as well. With the Galio Heroes, entrance G2 are thwarted before the fight can even begin. The Killer Instinct launched here by Super in a 1 versus 3. He takes those on. He flashes in for a double with the rest of MKOI behind him. Why not? As Dredge line gets a little bit close, MKOI have won the fight handedly. Might be in trouble here. He's going to try and run for it. Justice Punch, Paranoia, Fate sealed. He gets on out. He jumps back and he says, I'm going to be a soul unbound, but that waits for a shielded Duran. There's a man there just pressing W. Jojo enables Elyoya to get the kill on the deep broken blade. Some very nice play from Koi overall. Flag and drag, Mirwin in a bit of trouble. Cataclysm being held onto until now. Mirwin does flash out eventually away from that Jarvan ulti. Meanwhile, G2 are making a play on top side of the map as well. Zenith Blade going to connect and Broken Blade looking for some revenge for that previous die. Mirwin's trying to get on out. Soul there a little bit too late. Jojo escapes with a hero's entrance. Maybe a little bit more confident than that. Dredge line starts onto Han Summer, easy with an arcane shift away. Mid-pro is given an MKOI first as Flash Rush tries to find the mark. Paranoia used onto Caps as he ridges off to the fight. He flashes away as the depth charge also burnt. MKOI now have only 2 ultis available and one of them perma off cooldown with the Anivia, while Super is the only one who can launch in despite G2 having all 5 up and ready. This is now a little dangerous for MKOI. They're still fishing, but go in. G2. Solar Flare, flash away from Fate Sealed, a big whip. Broken Blade still in the midst of it though. Double knockup, triple knockup, everyone in the Cataclysm. It should be G2's, right? But look, Super untouched, lethal tempoing in the backside, while Skewmon finds a mark on the bird of prey. It's Caps who got the free fire, it's G2 who used the ult advantage, and it's Jojo who'll be last to fall as the Dragon is surrounded. It's unavailable. The Nocturne ultimate was used to try and find a pick on the Caps. He flashed away.
Insane Jarvan ulti.
But they're not going to be able to.
Jojo going to Justice Punch away. Turret eventually goes down. He took a little bit of turret damage. Solar Flare is going to find Mewin without egg as well. He gets knocked up, Fate Sealed, everything used. Galio ult out of there. Jojo escapes the bottom side play, but G2 get one off the turret push. The game will still go longer regardless, so right now the cautious is great as Skumon maybe throws caution to the wind. He's hit down by Super. Cataclysm as he flashes out, but Skumon whiff as the Fate Seal doesn't hit. It's onto a support, so Super has already taken a double with Hans Summer going into the dirt. Flash forward from Mewin onto LeBron. The Fear about to connect a triple. And we talked about G2 being cautious, but they said hell to that.
Super played that excellently, using the Kai'Sa ultimate to reposition away from the CC, pick up the triple kill, and MKOI get the Baron.
I have to question what the game plan is from
Please
G2.
do.
I guess they're just trying to clear out vision, but Skumon is doing it alone. We had a buddy system. Hans Summer is not the buddy that you think he is, because Super's just going to turn around and beat both buddies into the ground. Nice cleanse, commits the ultimate onto Hans Summer, quickly gets himself a double, converts that into a triple.
Second dragon, bit of extra stats, but the claw towards.
No way!
Oh dear. Hans Summer going to yoink that one away.
As soon as Nocturne is gone, he can also play in towards Hans Summer, who's left alone.
Killer Instinct as well, the 1v1 begins. Paranoia going to be used, but not into the base, I don't think. Nah, vision
No,
lost
that's
there.
it. I mean, that was my point, right? Like, who do you leave to defend? Because everyone is vulnerable to these multi-directional plays from MKOI.
Maybe G2 can make a counterplay here. Paranoia was used and to no avail. But they're so far away from MKOI, they're just sprinting it, getting out of there while Mewin hits bot.
Yeah, so look at the minimap here. This is fantastic from KOI, just because they're doing all the right things. While that play was happening in mid, all of G2... Oh, hang on a second.
Depth shot's going to be used. Skumon trying to go past him to ignore the dredge line. Now, Alvaro is caught out here, but no objectives are up. But he will be spotted out by that ward. MKOI, no. The poke out from Hans Summer, crucial flash depth charge. Paranoia turns the lights off. Jojo's there, shielded Durand as well. It's great because Hans Summer's first to die. G2 have lost their 80 carry, and now the fight truly begins with MKOI spearing off the inhibit through a choker. Super's also dead, by the way, to Broken Blade, but it won't matter because Mewin has sat in a choke and dealt with 3 of G2, along with Alvaro. The CC layering perfect from MKOI, and the position of power large in game 1 as they retake the reins of control. MKOI have to move on in. Note the fact they all have their ultis though, so MKOI can pounce. They don't have to be grouped up. Dredgeline starts up onto LeBron. Another fight, Paranoia onto Caps with a knockup as well. Hero's entrance gonna go golden is Caps while Alvaro gets low, but Super hasn't been touched. He dodges the Fate Seal again. Broken Blade can't get the right target. Solar Flare will take no one's life, and with a triple over to Super, Hans is tagged. Killer Instinct, he got the free flow through the fight. It's a full house of kills with an ace to MKOI and game 1 in the bag.
MKOI refused to go down. Elyoya lived forever in that fight, and with him, MKOI are going to take game 1.
We hate scripts in the LEC. We want them done with, and MKOI are willing to start that train of thought off. It's only one game, but it's a big one here as they're one step closer to MSI.
10, 1, and 3 for Super with an incredible Kai'Sa performance. Elyoya's impact cannot be ignored once again. MKOI came to play versus G2. Let's hear from the man himself.